Thank you for joining in. This is the day 161 Blood Moon on the Darkness Falls multiplayer server, 7 Days to Bree. If you've seen any other Blood Moons, you might have seen this base before. I made a few upgrades in it since some of the last ones and since some of the instructional videos. The first thing is we have started to see the flying zombies, or the flying demons called succubus. They have about 15,000 health when fully healed. Saw those on last Blood Moon, but before last Blood Moon I put these auto turrets in here. These use an AK-47 and 7.62 millimeter ammo. So I have those all set up here, kind of pointed in all four directions. Hopefully that provides us some air cover. Still got the junk turrets up here, but the biggest addition I made is this section right here. This used to just be solid blocks. I added 9 dart traps that all shoot this way. 2 of them just shoot straight through the door, so if there's nothing there, it's going to go straight through. The other one will shoot into these blocks, but for whatever reason, darts don't actually damage blocks, so that's fine. All 9 of these are linked together simultaneously, so when one fires, all fires, and they are all linked to this wonderful motion sensor right here. Reason why I've done that instead of some of the tripwires is because the tripwires, some zombies do not trip the tripwires or the electrical traps. So I'm hoping the motion sensor catches everything, and what'll happen is there's certain zombies that I have to look out for, and I always have to shoot and kill myself when they come in here. A good example are some of the really big behemoth zombies, the incubus, which is a 22,000 health demon that you see at the portals. So you see some of those bigger zombies come through here, and they don't trip the tripwires, they don't get shocked. So I put the motion sensor in here, so they're going to get blasted by these 3 dart traps, or at least 3. Last Blood Moon we saw this massive zombie that came in here. It was the first time I've ever seen it. This tunnel is 4 blocks tall, and he was all of 4 blocks tall. I also believe he was 2 blocks wide, so he barely fit through this doorway. As we stood right here, he was as tall as we were. His head was even with us, so that was pretty crazy. But these dart traps here should do a pretty good job on the motion sensor, assuming it all works well. I have seen some random wandering hordes come in here, and I have seen it work, so I know that's going to happen. One downfall to it is the motion sensor does see through walls, which is kind of weird. So there was a zombie or a bear down on those steps, and the motion sensor could see through the walls and see the bear down there, so then these dart traps were shooting. Yeah, so basically what we're going to do is the guy here, Fearsome, we're both going to stand on this side. Most of the time the smaller zombies will be so low that you're just going to shoot into the ground, but once you get to those taller ones, your aim starts to get up where you're looking at the other ones. Oh, here we started. So we just got to be careful with how that all works, or how we shoot and whatnot. So here we go. Yep, you can see him shooting already. And those darts are going to shoot like crazy. I am going to keep my eye open for succubus. Yeah, it's just shredding them as they're coming in the door, which is awesome. There's incubus. More zombies. We're just going to use our laser rifles here. Yeah, you can hear all these dart traps shooting like crazy. This is working really well, actually. Another behemoth, that she's dead. Wow, they're dying fast. This is crazy. An eye out for succubus coming in. Not yet, but I mean, really all I care about doing is hitting the zombies with the laser rifle to take away the regeneration. I'd be curious to see how many darts I go through. Wow, this is working really, really well. I'm so glad I put those turrets in there, or those dart traps in there. All these demons, they're all just look at them falling. It's crazy. I've never seen them die this fast. And it's all in the motion sensor, so there's a big guy. He's dead already. That's crazy. I shot him once. I mean, I haven't seen Demolishers yet. That's okay. Demolishers aren't very scary in this game anymore. Blocks are so strong. We've got everything pretty much titanium in here, so a Demolisher explosion barely does anything. Yeah, that cop just... What are they sensing? Yeah, you can come here and you can kind of see. It sees something through some wall somewhere. Yeah, now it stops. Oh gosh, he just died so fast. Got the wolves coming in now. Yeah, they're just getting hit by his darts over and over. Even out there, they're dead. See, they're not even making in a lot of these guys. This is going to use a lot of darts, so it'll be interesting to see how many extra darts I go through this time. Yeah, he can't even get in with all that damage. Alright, what are we shooting at here? Must have been a... Yep. Okay. Awesome. More big guys. Let's see what happens. He's shooting him, but I should probably shoot him too. Alright, stop hitting my walls. Stupid bears. Don't know how to use steps. Yeah, look how fast they just dying. This is crazy. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see here. I am game stage 820. He's 552. I am max level in Darkness Falls, so total combined game stage of 13, almost 1400. Oh, interesting. Apparently that guy does not trigger motion sensors. There's Demolishers. Gosh, he keeps hitting the buttons. They will take him down, but... There we go, now we're getting some... Oh, there's a succubus. I'm not exactly sure what she does besides fly there. Every time I see her, I end up killing her before anything ends up happening. So I'm not really sure what her deal is, other than is intimidating. So. Yeah, this is way, way better than the last Blood Moon we did in here. The last one was fine, everything went well. But everything's just dying so much faster. It's crazy. The last Blood Moon, it actually felt like a battle to kill everything fast enough. Oh, there's another succubus. Oh, whatever she tried to do, she missed, so. And she left me a loot bag. Make a few bucks off of that. Oh, sounds like I got some repair work to do. Yeah, my partner's not a very good shot. He keeps hitting the Demolisher's button. We just gotta hit their heads, but that's alright. We can usually... Holy cow, look at all that fire. Alright, this is where it starts getting a little bit more intense. It's ramping up now. This is good. And the reason why you see us standing on this left side is just to kind of get rid of the line of sight to the zombies. So that way the demons don't blast us with so many fireballs. It really is a quite amazing base design. I mean, zombies can't see us until they're in here. There's so many dart traps firing at the same time that it just kills them all so fast. And you can see the pile of loot bags. Gotta be careful doing that. Sometimes the Demolisher slips in there and you hit his button. That is a radiated behemoth. That guy we just killed there. I really want to see that big guy. It's massive. It's pretty good. I've only used less than 300 energy cells so far. I'll probably use about 10,000 darts, but darts are cheap. Don't see any other succubus, which isn't abnormal. Alright. It's funny. That guy comes in the door and he doesn't even make it through before he's dead from the darts. Yeah, this is really quite incredible. It's burning a ton of darts, but oh wow. That's a screamer. trying to see which zombies all take damage from darts. I'm not sure those female behemoths do, but I think they do. I may have to, when this is over. There's a radiated behemoth dead. Apparently Fearsome and I have different strategies when the Demolisher button goes off. I run towards it and I shoot it point blank. Alright, hey, you gotta die. Okay. More zombies. This is just too easy. Well, you know, I was, after the last Blood Moon, before I added these dart traps on the side, I was a little worried about how I was going to handle the more difficult Blood Moons, but it seems like I got a solution. Make sure there's nothing weird going on down here. Alright, let me check the repairs back here. When they get down to 49, it's completely broken. What was that? Huh. I don't know how that happened. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Play a little cleanup, everything's dead. Lots of loot bags, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. There's so much loot, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Well, about 400 energy cells into this Blood Moon. I might get a few dropped in these bags, so, you know, it probably won't cost me that much, but that's actually a really cheap Blood Moon, actually. I don't even know how many deaths or kills I started with before this started. I could probably check the video. Oh, here we go, locked up a little bit. Oh gosh, don't tell me I'm going to crash. 7,000 I'm up to right now. All these dart trap kills don't count, so if a dart trap gets the killing blow, that does not count as a kill. Can't even see what's down there. Couldn't see that guy through all the loot bags. All of our loot's gonna have laser holes in it from all of our shots. Guy's a wimp. Hey, how did you get through there so fast? Here he is. Here's the big guy. Try to let this guy in here. He's huge. not really sure what he's going to do. He's just standing there looking around, thinking of his next move, but that guy's massive. It's interesting because the last Blood Moon was the first time I saw him, and this tunnel is basically as big as he is, so I'm not sure his move once he gets in this tunnel. I think his only path to us is to destroy the blocks, which they've taken some damage. I see some iron bars are busted down here. No, they're not. Yeah, they're actually not iron bars, they're titanium bars, but yeah, there's titanium bars in the front of the arrow slits, and all of them are still intact. Hey, buddy, die. That's the Blood Moon. Easy peasy. Make sure there's nobody else around. I'm curious, how many darts did we use? Well, that's not bad. Well, about 2,000 per trap. There's 9 traps, so that's 18,000 out of those traps alone. I believe it is over. He must not have any bandages or something on him. Oh, I don't either. What happened to him? I must have left him in my chest. That's funny. Well, I guess I was living on the edge of that Blood Moon. Had no way to heal myself. Alright. Look at all that loot. Jeez, I'm going to shut this base down. If I can get that door open, refuel it. So 300 gallons, 230 gallons of gas. Overall, that was a pretty good Blood Moon. Alright, well, I'm going to go through and clean up all this loot, get the repairs done. As you can see, I can jump down. I mean, he's picking up the few bags that are at the bottom. Take a look down here. There's nothing. There's no damage really down here, just a little bit of minor stuff. Yep, it's not going to glitch out. Sometimes it glitches out, and it shocks me anyway, even when the base is off. Take a quick peek around here. Very little damage on this corner, which isn't abnormal. Ooh, this block took a lot of damage, which is interesting, but these are all plates. Looking around here. Oh, interesting. This block got busted out, and this one almost did too. I'll have to look at that. That's the first time I've ever had a block on this side get busted out. Maybe I'll add another layer to this side. Maybe plate it, we'll see. Okay. Well, overall, that was a pretty darn good, successful Blood Moon. Very little damage, a little bit to repair, tons and tons of loot, but, I mean, you saw the zombies come in. They died super, super fast, so if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for joining in.